Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz, and hopefully you've logged into the game since this event started and picked up your free Rudolph. You've also got, I think, 7 days of premium, and you've started playing around in the various events. There's a ton of stuff coming out this month. Wargaming has gone absolutely buck wild when it comes to what's happening this month. But is it all good? It's a bit of a mixed bag. Yes, you'll be able to get basically 2 tanks for free with a little bit of grinding. The tier 7 is unfortunately not unlimited. There's only 6 tanks. I've got them all. Kind of stinks for me. So free gold coming my way, I guess. And the tier 9 or 10 tank, which again, I've got them all. That kind of stinks. I wish there was more ability to choose a tank. That, give us 20 tanks and we can choose one of them or something like that. But hey, that's basically your snow globe there, a guaranteed tank. But this year, the snow globes are nowhere to be found. Instead, we've got these things called music boxes. So it's good and bad. The good news is you're guaranteed, if you just grind and you win 10 games a day, you'll get a tier 7 and a tier 9 and 10. That's not bad. That's pretty dang good. Before, you're pretty much only guaranteed 1 tank and you had to grind quite a lot more. So this is a little bit easier, I think. But the problem is the super reward. This is the issue. The G-Saw the tank. This tank's hard to get. In fact, it's pretty much next to impossible. It's going to cost you probably between $300 and $600,000. Probably $500, $600. I think I heard Droodles mention that he'd spent about $500 getting this tank. It's quite a bit for a digital tank, if you ask me. Now, is it a cool tank? Yeah. Do I want it? Absolutely. I mean, looks beastly. I would love to get it, but there is no way I'm spending that kind of money on a digital tank, and I don't think you should either. However, that doesn't mean we can't get some free stuff. And one of the things I definitely think you should do is pop over here and open some of these boxes with your free XP. I can open 10. I've opened 3 so far. Let's open another 7 together, shall we? To see what I get. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you get a little bit of gold, some hot cocoa. Not too bad. Here we go. More stuff. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. There we go. 150 gold. I'll take it. So Christmas is about giving, and Wargaming likes to give us gold for what will be the auction. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Some good, some bad. Okay. So you want to get the cocoa because you want to finish the event as quickly as possible. Gold every time, that's basically what Wargaming does. And they've got that mini game, which is free stuff every day. It's cute, it's fun, it's light, it doesn't hurt. You don't lose anything, so why not run around? I mean, it makes sense to me, right? There you go. And so I've got that, and now I can pop on back over here. I've got 52, so I can finish off that one. Ta-da! Still need a bit more to get that one finished. And I've got all these things. I think it's cute. I like what it looks like when it's kind of decked out. And of course they have this thing over here. What is it? The leaderboard. Yeah, I'm not going to navigate out. Screw that. But you might be able to get something there. But basically, people who've spent a ton of money to get the G-Saw tank will get a ton of stuff. So thousands of ornaments. I mean, well, I don't know what you can do with that, but whatever. Wargaming likes to separate us from our hard-earned money. I'm going to open one of these because, hey, I got free gold. Why not? Again, look at my chances of getting a tank. Woo! 0.15. Yeah, that's not happening. So I can just kiss that goodbye. But what the heck? I will go for it. Hey, Wargaming, give me some free gold. I'm going to use it and hopefully pick up some more boosters and ornaments. It looks impressive, but really, I mean, what'd you really get? Not much. I did get 4 more cocoa, so maybe I'll open 1 more for you guys. There we go. I can't remember exactly. I got 6 cocoa, that's nice, and free gold. There we go. And if I pop on back over to this, I'm really close. I need 2 more wins to get that, and then I'll be able to upgrade certain things. I wouldn't really upgrade this if I were you. You might want to upgrade your Yuletide stall, because then you get access, or I get access to this bad boy. Hey, it's a chance. This is one of the music boxes. No guarantee I'll get a tank, which kind of stinks, but if I do, I get lucky. Now, there's a maximum of 3 music boxes I believe you can get. 1 here, 1 here down at the bottom, stage 4. So you want to try and upgrade that to stage 4 as quickly as you can. And yeah, there's the free one, right? So the 3 chances to get yourself a nice shiny new tank. Maybe not, but you'll get some gold. And then of course we come to the auctions, and the auctions this year, they're doing something different. Previously they would say you have 300 of a certain tank, 500 or whatever, and as it went down the price would go up, because every day they would reduce the price. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused because of what they've just announced today, or what I saw. They announced it a few days ago about the auction, and I just found out about it. I like the old way. You saw the price, you want it, you got it, that's it. You didn't have to wait. This year's a little bit different. There's a minimum bid, you put your bid in, and if it goes for that price, you'll get it. If not, you get your money back. It's going to be tough to get the super tanks you want, because those prices could go up, and people will be willing to spend a ton of money. There's, I think, a little bit of clever psychology put into the game because of that, because the people who really want a tank will push up the price, and so you won't get your tank unless you're willing to match them, which means you'll need more gold from the store. So clever from wargaming, but at the same time you might be able to get some good deals on tanks that are less than popular. For example, let's say the AMX CDC. It's been in the game for ages. Nobody really wants it. Nobody really plays it that much. It's not a very strong tank. So you might be able to get it for the bare minimum, which might be 3,000 or something like that. I don't know what the starting prices are. I saw that the starting price for tier 6 was 500. So yeah, you never know. You might get some deals on some tanks that are less than popular. But the popular tanks, you're probably going to have to pay or spend an arm or leg. So I'm not sure it's going to be worth it for that. For example, like an attack tank, or maybe the 116 F3. These tanks may be highly sought after, so you're going to have to spend a ton of money to bid, and there's no guarantee you'll get them anyway, because somebody might go way above you, and it'll be, you just have to wait to get your gold back, which kind of stinks, because you can't cancel your bid, and therefore that gold is kind of locked in until the next day. So you can't bid on another tank. If you see the price is going up too high, you're like, but you've already reserved, I think, this is what I'm understanding anyway, reserved about 15,000 gold for that tank. So you can't use that to try and get another tank. You just have to wait until that auction finishes, then you'll get access to that money again. You get what I'm saying? The gold. I hope I'm making sense. Anyway, I'm, of course, working my way through the new tech tree line, as you can see. Now, I did free XP, the bare minimum, which was the gun in every stage. This one, I did not get the single shot, the tier 9. I went with the triple shot one because I wanted to test out that new mechanism. But in the tier 8, I started off with the single shot and then earned the second shot, the double shotgun. Likewise with tier 7. And I have to say, there are some standout tanks here. I'm impressed with, well, maybe 1 or 2 of them. So I will give you my review once I've gotten the tier 10. That's going to be, a while, because I have to just grind and grind. So I'm going to jump into some special modes. Gravity mode is not my favorite, and this tank doesn't really suit gravity mode in my opinion, but hey, just want to get things done quickly. Don't have to care about winning or losing, lose, whatever, move on. And remember, of course, you can play special modes to earn your wins for the day. Don't forget that. Anyway, that's all I've got for you, really. It's just an update on what's happening. Hope you found that useful, and I wish you luck. Let me know if you do get a nice, brand spanking new tier 10 or a tank that you really wanted. I mean, I didn't see the new Felice tank anywhere, so maybe you just can't get that yet. So, oh well, whatever. I hope that you get something nice, and I hope it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg as well. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz, out.